All right, nigga, I'm about to get off the phone and lock in. I went live.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll give it to him again. Here's a little room there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be...
Yeah, it's loud up in here, boy. Loud as shit.
Wants to take it outside.
Loud as hell.
Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Hit his ass.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, Underwood. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Well, we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on third, going for it on fourth down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Underwood. Escapes the pressure going right. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down mark.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Manning pucks it out of the air. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Mark. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Plows through the defense. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Underwood. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They're marching the football down the field, but on that critical 3rd down, the D coordinator.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's Manning to throw. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This offense is being aggressive, and they keep going back to the same guy. We're early in the game in the first quarter. This guy's already scored a touchdown, so if I'm a quarterback, keep trying to get him the football. He's winning his matchups one-on-one. Nice job by the defense on that play, but don't lose focus if you're the QB here. Keep trying to find your big-time playmaker.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some...
Going for it all. He's got it right down the field. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Might be changing the route. Hart's going to spin it again. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown it over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. They'll run the screen.
Come on.
Into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Finds his man. It's Marsh. He's brought down. Stop it. At the 50-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. Underwood. It's complete to the right. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be second and 8. They didn't get a whole lot of yardage there, but the big fullback slammed his way and got what he could.
Listen, that's what you're supposed to do, catch the football. I'm not expecting that guy to catch the ball and make big plays after he catches it, but catch it, give me some positive yards, mission accomplished.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Marshall. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. And we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much of the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Arch is going to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Just keeps moving. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Throwing right. Hits the open man. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Coming out with it, it's Chambers. Hits him with a stiff arm. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
Yeah, no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls it and fires to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Buchanan. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Underwood. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Run in the red zone. It's Marshall.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Shows him the stiff arm. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gets the back moving. Throwing Manning. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half, but you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Arch to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Coleman's got it on the right side. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
On the left side, here's Coleman. Touchdown, Longhorn! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Ramsey with the stiff arm. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds his man. It's Buchanan. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Get it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Underwood in the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Again, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot at maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Arch Madness. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Into the end zone for 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
There he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Makes the catch and he's free. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Running inside, it's Marsh. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Buchanan.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Here's a heat. And they got it.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
Here comes the Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
He's got it down the right side. Open spaces. The tag. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This offense looks unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He breaks a tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Hard running there. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the D denied him on second and goal. They'll give it to the back. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of this slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
This offense in dire need of a touchdown. It's third and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Underwood going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Booster. To throw, Manning. Complete left side, Coleman.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw it again. Going right back to Coleman. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Manning fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Manning from the gun on third down. All by himself. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
What are you looking at?
The give on the inside. Fights off a defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Here's
do what I say.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot.
You the primary, so you the one that's on that.
They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Where do I have time for these
now the
bitches?
Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Manning to the air again. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Arch is going to throw for it. Looking from the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense
some food stuff.
themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Underwood. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Underwood. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's a really good...